Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a video of tips for high schoolers and tips for seniors because I am a senior right now and there are so many things that I wish that I knew before going into senior year, and also just so many things that I wish I did throughout high school because I feel like senior year is such a year of realization. And it sucks in a way because you just wish that you could go back and change so many things, and I'm really experiencing that right now. So I'm creating this video to help anybody who is a rising senior, or just anybody in high school. So some of my tips, I have a little notes page right here that I'm going to be reading off of. So some of my tips for high school, like in the beginning, freshman year, going into your freshman year, you need to be making friends. And I know that's like duh, but like seriously, make as many friends as you can. Like, yes, there's probably going to be fake friendships, there's going to be fallouts, but just try to become friends with people from all different types of groups. Like, popular, not popular, smart, it doesn't matter. Try to become friends with people from every type of different group, because as you go on throughout high school, who were your friends freshman year are probably not going to be your friends sophomore year, like, because your classes do change and you stop seeing people as much. So make sure you're trying to meet as many people as you can, because it will work out in your favor when you keep going through high school, sophomore, junior, senior year, and you still have connections with different people. So join school clubs. I know it doesn't sound fun. That's why I didn't. I was like, I don't have time for this. I'm working a job. Like, I've been working since I was a freshman. I've been working since before I was a freshman. So I have been working. So I never wanted to join a school club. But I am telling you right now, join the school club. You need to, because when you're a senior and every college application, literally everything that you have to fill out senior year, it's going to ask you, especially scholarships, it's going to ask you, what did you accomplish? What clubs were you in? What did you do? What were you a part of? It's going to ask you that. Everything's going to ask you that. And if you didn't join any clubs and you weren't in any programs, it does not look good. And that's something that I'm struggling with right now, is I didn't do any of that. So I feel like it's really, really hard to, I don't know, it's just hard to make yourself look like good for college if you did not join any clubs. Also, joining clubs will help you meet new people, because most of the time when people join a club, they stay in it throughout their whole entire high school career. So you'll have those friends also as a backbone for you for the rest of your high school career. I would definitely say taking honor and AP classes is a plus. This is like also kind of going with senior year, but if you're taking honors and AP classes, that will look so good when you're applying to colleges. It'll look good on your transcript. It'll just make you look better. And I'm one of those people that was like breezing through high school. Like, I never really cared what classes I was taking. I was just like, put me in the ones that I can just get by. That does work. You can graduate and all this stuff, but if you're really specifically wanting to get into a college, or even if you don't want to right now, your mind might change by senior year. And by then it's too late. Like me, I changed my mind. I'm like, I really do want to go to a good college now. I can't, because it's harder to get into places when your transcript doesn't show you've taken honors or AP classes. So that is something I would definitely consider doing. Next thing for high schoolers is do dual enrollment. Looking at college prereqs, you can see all the prereqs that you are allowed to take in dual enrollment. So if you're getting to college and you've already done some of the prereqs, then you're already way ahead, and you can just like get things done sooner or take other classes that you might be interested in, not having to take those prereqs and get ahead. So I think that it is really good to do dual enrollment. Also, you have so much free time and you can get a job in that time. You can do certain programs. Community service is a big thing. I haven't participated in that, like I said, I was kind of doing the bare minimum throughout high school, just getting by. So I would definitely look into dual enrollment. The process of getting into dual enrollment and like signing up for it, doing all this stuff is so annoying. It is so hard, but you can do it. Just take a couple of hours, sit down with your parents, and figure out how to sign everything, fill everything out, meet with your counselors, and I promise it will work out and you will be so happy that you did it, because I am so happy that I did it. Next thing for high schoolers is go to sporting events. Sporting events are obviously fun. Try to go to as many as you can, because you're also going to meet so many new people there. You're going to be able to experience talking to like coaches, getting to know teachers. You can just meet so many new people at sporting events, and it's just such a good community gathering, especially at the school I go to. Sports are our thing. Like, we are the school of like sports. Like, that is our whole deal. So sporting events are very fun, especially if you go to school where it's really important, and it's just a way to connect with your community and get to know people, get connections. You could find people that may be hiring for jobs. Just getting to talk to new people, no matter what age or who they are. Next thing is obvious, it's study. Sorry if you guys hear some like lawnmower. The people next to me are mowing the grass. I don't actually know. I'm assuming that's what they're doing. But I'm gonna talk a little louder so you guys can hear me. But study. Obviously, this is a big one. You need to be studying if you're in school, period. But I'm going to tell you, like, studying really will get you there. Once you figure out what type of learner that you are and what study tools really do help you to get the information and obtain it and remember it, and complete study guides. Especially in my school, when they give you a study guide, that is the test. Like, especially in science classes, when they give you a study guide in any science class, especially physics or chemistry, that is the test. That is the test with a little bit of different numbers or whatever. But you need to do that study guide and make sure that you know everything on it, because you will pass and you will get a good grade if you can figure out how to do everything on the study guide. Okay, so for senior tips, like I said, I'm a senior who literally looks back on high school and wishes that I did everything completely different, and I want you guys to not have to experience this, because it is a terrible feeling. Like, it really does suck, because there is nothing that you can do about it, and it's like, well, why is it that serious? Like, you know, I'm 15 years old going into high school, like, nobody's thinking so seriously of it. And I get that. That's what my problem was. I was like, I'm just 15, like, I just don't really care. But it is so crucial to make sure that you are doing as much as you possibly can in high school, because that is literally what is going to get you into a good college and determine what your future looks like. So I would say take your SAT as early as you possibly can. I would definitely take your SAT junior year or really early senior year. Go to everything that you are invited to your senior year, because literally I already regret so much of freshman, sophomore, and junior year that, like, anytime somebody asks to hang out, or you want to go eat, you want to go take pictures, or like whatever it is, you need to go hang out with those people. You need to go hang out with that person, because you're going to start building that connection and that friendship. And then there's also so many senior activities that come up throughout the year that you're going to need a group of friends or a friend to go with, and that is just really going to help you out for all those activities, having that person there with you that you've been hanging out a lot with. Also, just experiences. Like, this is your last time, your senior year is your last time to do all these like high school little things and go to games and whatever. So just go. If you get invited, just go. I would definitely say get a job your senior year. Senior year does get pretty expensive, so your parents probably don't want to just keep paying for you to go out, go eat, go buy makeup, go shopping. So I would definitely say make sure that you get a job, especially if you're in dual enrollment and you have lots of free time on your hands. If you do not get a job or go figure something out, you're going to go crazy stuck in your house all day. So make sure that you go get a job. Also, when you get to college, you don't want to keep spending your parents' money unless your parents are fine with that. That's lit. But I was not raised that way, so I like to have my own money that I can buy things with. Anyway, so just make sure that if you can and if you really do want to, get a job, go on Indeed and apply to everything that you possibly can. Next thing is knowing what college you want to go to and also what you want to study. So this also goes back to beginning of your high school career. you need to pick a career path because, you know, they have elective like pathways like healthcare or like welding or business marketing. You need to figure out freshman year what exactly you are interested in, and you need to stay in that pathway and you need to complete it. So that way when you are a senior, you already know what exactly you want to do, and then you can figure out what colleges really have a good program for that, or they have all the classes you want to take, the minor, the major, the prereqs, everything that works out for you. You can figure out way easier if you already know exactly what type of job and career you want to have in the future. Another thing for senior year is to make new friends. Obviously, you're going to be making new friends like pretty much your entire high school career, but I would definitely say making new friends senior year is amazing because you just get to like experience meeting new people, and everybody senior year is having kind of like this growth and this change and this realization of like life. Everyone's turning 18, everyone's about to graduate, like everybody is seriously changing and maturing except the boys for the most part. So yeah, definitely make new friends because you're gonna get to experience having all these friends while y'all are all going through the same thing. You're having the same struggles, the same realizations, and like the same problems. Like it's just so good to be able to make new friends senior year and just hear how other people are going through their senior year and what they might be doing and like how they're filling out applications or their college essay. Like it's so good to hear new perspectives and just listen to other people, and it'll really help you figure out a lot of things for yourself and your senior year. Also, I would say for your senior year, please fill out your FAFSA as soon as possible. I know your parents might be so rich or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Fill out the FAFSA. It does not matter. Because you just need to have that backbone and that ability to be supported in college. Because college is expensive. No matter literally where you're going, you could go somewhere right down the street or you could go somewhere across the country. It is going to be so much more expensive than you truly think, especially if you're living on campus. So just make sure that you're filling out your FAFSA, and the sooner that you fill it out, the more money that you can get. Fill it out as soon as it comes out. Sit down with your parents for an hour. It really does not take that long. It is really confusing, so if somebody wants a video going in depth on how to do their FAFSA, I can help you out a little bit. But yes, you need to do that. It will seriously be helpful for you in college. Obviously, senioritis is going to kick in. It's hard to get up sometimes and just go, but I promise you, if you just get up and go, it will be fine. Just go. Just do it. Get it over with. Try to be there as much as you possibly can, because when you look back and you're just like, oh, I just kind of skipped school all the time my senior year and just sat at home and laid in bed and did nothing or whatever it is, then you're going to also regret that too. Like, you're going to regret so much from the past 3 years of high school, but there's also going to be so much that you're going to regret your senior year. So just go to school, talk to your friends there, get your work done, get that last couple months of experience being in high school, and it'll help you out, because I feel like the more that you just skip school and you just stay at home, it's going to make you feel like just so lonely and just so tired, and you're going to be so unmotivated, so just not productive, and that is just not good your senior year, because there are so many things to do your senior year, and you cannot have time to be being like lazy and like unmotivated. We all feel like that sometimes, but when you let it truly take over you and you're just not even trying anymore, that's where it's going to be really, really hard for you to really figure everything out for your senior year. Overall, I really just think that paying attention, making sure you know what you're doing, have a plan, try to figure out your pathway, what you're interested in, what your career is going to be. That will help you so much for your senior year, because I'm literally so stuck in what I want to do. I have so many different ideas, career paths that I might want to go down, and having to figure something out in such a short amount of time is way too stressful, and it's really not possible. So make sure that you're trying to figure things out before it actually hits you and you have to figure them out. Also, like I said, just making new friends. Make new friends, go places, hang out with different people, talk to different groups of people. it's just really going to help you. And also just having so many good friends and grounded friendships will really help you get through the years of your high school experience. It is so draining and stressful, but having those good friendships will really take you a long way, and they will be there for you and help you get through anything that you need to get through. Thinking ahead, don't just be thinking in the present time. You need to think about the future. And so many times people in your family will be like, oh, what are you thinking about going for college, or what's your major, or what do you want to do when you get older? And you're just like, oh, I still don't know. And everybody's like, oh, well, it's okay, you have time. Do not let that, oh, it's okay, you have time, fool you, because every time you're told that, you're going to be like, oh, it's okay, I have time. You're right, they're right, I have time. And then what happens? You end up not having time, and you're like me, and you're just stuck. You don't know what you're doing. So literally do not listen to the people that are going to be like, oh, it's okay, you have time, because they don't know that you really don't have time. You need to figure it out as soon as you possibly can. Make sure that that is one of your focuses throughout high school, is figuring out your future and figuring out what college you want to go to and what career path you want to go down. So that's just ultimately everything that I would really say. Obviously, there was multiple points throughout the video that I feel like were very important, but overall, that's pretty much it. I really think that if you just really pay attention to every little detail, I think that if you just really try your best to be the best version of yourself and try to join different clubs, join different programs, try different things, talk to different people, that will get you so far in your high school experience and your career, because people don't think of high school as being so important until it comes to your senior year and you're realizing that everything getting you into college is based on the past 4 years of your life. And that's obvious, but when you really think about it, you're like, oh my gosh, like I didn't do what I really should have done. So just always be aware that you need to not be living in the present. You need to be, well, live in the moment, guys. But you also need to not just be strictly what's in front of you at the moment. You need to also branch out and think for the future, because like I said, it comes up so much faster than you really think it does. People say high school flies by. It literally flew by. I know I'm still in high school, but it is crazy that I am a senior right now and I'm applying to colleges. So just do what you can, you know? So I really hope that anybody that is in high school or a rising senior or whatever it is, that you can watch this video and really take everything that I said to the heart, because it is very important. And I promise you, if I really listened to people when they said things like this, I would have had such a better high school experience, and I would be way more prepared for college and just my career. I really wish I did that, because I'd be in a lot better of a place right now if I did. So just everything that I've said will really help take off so much stress from your back senior year. So just make sure that you really take notes, you do what you gotta do, get it done. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be stressful, but just do what you can for your future self, because your future self will appreciate you so much if you just try your best during those first 3 years of high school. I promise you, it will really help you in the future. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of chaotic. I don't want this to stress you out, but I also really want this to be like a tough love moment and be like, okay, well, I need to do that. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to do it. It's going to be stressful, but I need to do that. So I think that that's what really I wanted you guys to understand this video. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. I hope that you guys are having a great school year, and I hope that it gets better. Meet new people, have fun, join clubs, whatever you gotta do. I really hope that you have a great rest of your school year, and let me know if you guys have any more certain tips, and let me know how your senior year is going. So, bye guys, thanks for watching.